Hello everyone, and welcome back to this Lord of the Rings Minecraft mod playthrough. I am Left Click, and we were searching for a dwarven tower last time we were on this road, and in booting up this video, I realized... Oh, never mind, I was going to say behind us I thought I saw one with the dwarven pillars in the distance, but I think that's just another mine. I thought I bamboozled myself, because I thought we just passed one and didn't find one. That's okay. Let's talk to some of these dwarven warriors on our way to find a dwarven tower. You're a bit too tall for these mines. Ah. Well, you know what? Maybe so, because mines, being short, actually would probably help the dwarves mine, as, you know, they can fit into smaller tunnels and passageways. They don't have to open up the tunnels very much. Hey, a dwarven smithy! They don't have to open up the tunnels too much to, you know, open a passageway, and therefore they have less likelihood of collapsing, which is probably very useful. Alright, stay there, horse. I've already got some name suggestions for this horse, such as Gertrude and Buffy, both of which very good. I actually like Buffy a lot because I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But, I don't know. We'll think about it more. Hello, you are a dwarven smith. I can finally trade with you. You're buying pearl, copper, lava. Oh, I can buy gold-trimmed armor. I think I could probably make gold-trimmed armor with the stuff I have now, but I can actually make silver-trimmed armor now that I think about it. But we'll not do that. Right now, we're just gonna steal his food. That's what matters here. Got some more lava buckets, which would be nice for making things in the future. An anvil. I think maybe... Should I grab an extra anvil? I think what I'll grab an extra anvil just in case ours breaks. If we reforge more stuff, we have a backup. Because anvils do break, and I think that having a backup anvil might be wise. Alright. I'm a dip because you not really giving me anything useful. That's fine. We're not going to talk about that part. Alright. Let's get back on our horse. Alright, look at that! Just out of view was a dwarven tower. Excellent. We are really checking off the boxes this episode. The smithy was kind of cool. I'm glad that I'm an oath friend, which means I'm able to trade with them. And here is the tower. Look how tall it is. You'd think that dwarven towers would be connected to a mountain or something, but it turns out they're just built in the ground. The dwarven gates are cool. Yeah, this gate right here. I really like its design. I also really like the grayish, slightly blue tinge of dwarven brick. I think that's a really neat texture. Alright, let's close the gate. Horse can stay here. Steal the food. As we do. Bada bing, bada boo. Let's see, got the anvil there. Let's put our food in the food pouch. Let's talk to this dwarf warrior. My beard is the envy of all Durin's folk. Well, god damn, I would agree with you. Just this magnificent orange. Seems a little uneven. You got 2 holes in it. Maybe you should trim it a little more. Maybe shape it. Get some beard wax, you know. Ooh. There's some, let's see, Dwarven Ale. And Dwarven Tonic. Ooh! Dwarven Tonic. And this barrel is full, too. Dwarven Tonic, if you guys don't know, is a special Dwarven drink that does more than just, you know, sate your alcoholic thirst. Dwarven Tonic actually gives you night vision for a short amount of time, which is very useful in the mines. And not only does it give you night vision, it's also very expensive to craft. I think you need a mithril nugget to craft it. And mithril, kind of hard to come by. Oh, god damn, look at the mantle on this man. You have to prove your worth if he wants to hire some units. Yeah, I know, but this golden trimmed armor is so cool. Yeah, I think that some golden trimmed armor would look cooler than a silver trimmed armor, but we'll decide. I think we have enough gold to make golden trimmed dwarven armor. I have to double check. I think it's made by surrounding dwarven armor with gold ingots, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But in the meantime, we found a dwarven tower. That's nice. Maybe we should save this as a waypoint, because we have a smithy right there. And a tower right there. I think maybe that'll be wise. Let's save this part of the road right now. so we can see the smithy and the tower. Maybe we can make a sign to mark it as well. Let's see, or... Yeah, I can see both from here. Let's map. Let's add Dwarven Tower and Smithy. Smithy can be spelled like that rather than with a Y, right? I think so. Oh man, we've done so much exploring. Could go back here. Let's see. We have a quest for Goltmavi. What was that quest, by the way? Slay 2 almond collectors. Yeah, you know what? I might have to abandon that quest because almond collector is kind of useful, though. Alright, well, we found basically all there is to feel about the Iron Hills. We've already seen a Dwarven house, Dwarven smithy, Dwarven mine, Dwarven tower. I think that's pretty much set. We could also fast travel places now. We have a lot of room in our inventory still, and we have a lot of food. Maybe we could start going to Gondor. Figure out all the different fiefdoms there. Although I do think... Let's head west. Let's head to Lindon and the Blue Mountains. Let's head back to the Shire for a brief moment. It's going to take me 4 minutes. Ah, well. In the meantime, maybe we can find some more Dwarven homes. Or maybe we could just scout around the hills and see if we can find any dwarfwort plants, as dwarfwort plants will help us make some dwarven ale in the future. Problem is, I don't see any dwarfwort plants. Nah, let's just keep going. Maybe we could just... No, it's a bluebell flower. I thought I found some dwarfwort up there. Maybe we could just drop off our horse in a mine. By not drop our horse in a mine, but... I mean, keep our horse, like, up here abouts, and go into this mine, and see what it has to offer us. Okay, maybe this horse will stop freaking out if we put it in a corner. Like that. Okay, it should be contained now. Time to mine some ore while we're down here. I mean, what else are we gonna friggin' do? Hup, let's just jump down. I'll make myself a new stone pickaxe. We also need some cobblestone. Like some more cobblestone to make tools. I think. We'll get that on our way. Anyway, more coal! Coal? Always useful. For making more steel and whatnot. Coal is a resource that, people take advantage of in vanilla Minecraft. Me? Playing Lord of the Rings Minecraft? Not so. Not so. And I think maybe just like getting a smidgen of iron. I mean, we are in the Iron Hills, so getting some iron while we're down here would be pretty efficient. Good use of our time. As we'll have to take less effort mining, I think. Ooh, this has a lucky modifier, it must be. Because I noticed one of them dropped 2 coal. This is a great pickaxe to be mining with. Especially if we find iron. Especially if we find iron and stuff. Hip, hip, haha. Maybe we shouldn't actually go this way. Maybe we should go the way that the path was laid out for us. Ooh, actually, that smithy there was actually buying some copper. So maybe... Oh, a dwarf miner. I think if we go up to that miner that's up there, we might be able to sell some gems we have with us. Let's do that. I think that would be wise to go up there. Yep. Let's try and tunnel up there after getting some of this iron. Scooby-Doo. Let's get our materials folder up. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to this miner man. Although maybe he's not a miner. Maybe he's actually an elder. Age jokes. Man, there's so much iron in these hills. It's amazing. This is a great place to go mine. I think that the Misty Mountains and the Iron Hills are my 2 favorite biomes to go mining if I'm just mining a lot for resources and really farming it out. Because the Iron Hills, of course, they have a lot of iron in them. But the Misty Mountains have a crap ton. They have mithril. And they're one of the few places that has mithril. Why is the miner not there? Is he Still above me? Tunnel this way? Ah, here he is. Where is he? Where's the freaking boy? Let's grab some of these. Alright, here he is. He is not buying any gemstones. He is buying gammon, though. And mutton. And cooked venison. I might as well make some money. There we go. We got an achievement for it, too. Yay. Let's get some materials. Let's go to our food. Let's sell some gammon and our pork chop. And cooked venison. Because we have plenty of food otherwise. We'll just sell it all off. I don't mind. Let's put this. He's not buying cooked pork chop. Never mind. Thought he was. Maybe I was just confusing it with gammon. Put our food back in there. And materials. Yeah, let's put our coin away. Oh, actually, we should probably exchange coins with him. There's a system where you can take a lower denomination of coin and transfer it to a higher denomination, as these coins are worth 10 silver coins. And that'll be useful for storing large amounts of coin at once, which is something that, you know, when we become omega rich kids, we will want to do. Hello, thank you for your business, sir. There's some iron behind you. Let me get it. You kind of missed a spot. You're miners, but literally there's so much ore in these mines they haven't even gotten. You absolute fools. I'm kidding. I'm not going to call you fools. You're trying your best. I'll say Gundabad Wargs for you. Ooh, topaz. I think it's topaz. Yeah, it's topaz. God, so much iron. Yeah, I already have. I'm knee-deep in quests right now. Trying to slaughter things for the Ereborians. Ereborans? What is the demonym for Erebor? What would they be called? Just the Dwarves of the Lonely Mountain? I think Ereborians or Ereborites. Maybe they're not called by Erebor. Maybe they're called by the mountain. Like the Lonely Mountaineers. Seems kind of long-winded. I wonder if Tolkien actually added a demonym for those people. Because they're not just Durin's folk. Durin's folk is a demonym for a larger group of people that occupy the Iron Hills. Alright, let's head back to our horse. I think enough time has passed with us mining and chatting about the inconsistencies with demonyms. Because it's always the elves of Lothlorien, or the men of Gondor. But you have Gondorians and Rohirrim. Those are the demonyms for those people, or the Haradrim. But you never have, like, Lothlorienites. Or Lothlorieners. Doesn't roll off the tongue. I don't think it exists. Okay, let's loot this smithy, and then we will go west to Lindon. Oh, we got dwarf steel. Good. This is something we will need in the future. Materials, thank you. Very useful indeed. Oh, we got some mutton back. Very useful. Let's put that in our food pouch. Man, we are just cooking with diesel here. We have food. We have materials. We're really getting back on top after losing. I still have flashbacks losing our stuff to the spiders of Mirkwood, but we're coming out on top. There's another dwarven smithy. I spied it when looting the other one, and I kind of want to. Oh, come on. I kind of want to hit it up. So let's grab everything in here, including the silver. Silver and gold. Gold and silver. Ooh, thick soled. 4 protection against falling. That'd be nice, because I don't have any... This is the wrong pouch. I don't have any boots on right now, so maybe we can put thick soled on once we craft some new boots. That'd be nice. Where the crap did the horse go? Come on, Buffy. Where the hell did you go? Buffy? She's all the way over there? What are you doing? See, this is why riding Buffy along, like, very long, wide biomes is not a great idea, because she can get distracted very easily. Come on, girl. We are going west. Here we go. 39 minutes. Probably because it's so far west and we're so far east is why it's taken so long for the fast travel to load. I think that's probably why. Time to go to the Shire. The green hills of the Shire. I will say, some people criticize the movies Peter Jackson made of Middle Earth, for inconsistencies with the work and the characters and yada yada yada. But one thing he did get right, I think you should really blame Howard Shore for this, is the way they portrayed the Shire with the casting and the. It really makes it feel like just a bucolic pastoral paradise, and it is. It just feels like home, even though you've never been there in your life and it's a fantasy realm. It feels instantly cozy and somewhere you'd want to settle down and spend your life in. I think that's to their credit. Do we already have a Hobbit crafting table? I don't think we do. I think we need to steal this one and put it into our materials. There we go. Thank you. Very lovely. I just wanted to steal some food from those hobbits. Don't mind me. Aw, man. Look at these little ponies. Remember our black pony that we have never used since we got this horse? Yeah, I remember. Ah, and look at like the tiny little houses for the tiny little folk. Ah, the Shire is so cute. Ah. But we're not focusing on the Shire right now. Now we're in the Eriador Downs with this ancient Arnorian road west to Lindon. Now it's funny. I'll actually pull up the map now. So Lindon is known to be this elven realm that's across these mountains, and you wonder why the elves settled so far along the coast, especially if there's mountains in the way. Well, that's the thing. This, like, whole region here that's under the sea used to be part of this continent. Used to be, I think called Beleriand, I think was its name. And these mountains were actually in, like, the eastern edges of Beleriand. But then it was sunk under the sea after the War of Wrath, and cities like Gondolin and Nargothrond, got sunk in the sea. And then, Numenor was a great city there. Here, yeah. A lone hill spared in the drowning Beleriand. Yeah, so this hill was where Morwen was buried, and this was basically used to be the tip of a very high mountain that someone was buried in. And these mountains actually were the eastern border, and so elves used to live all over this area. And so these elves still are in their homeland from like thousands of years ago in Lindon, but they just haven't moved, and that's why their culture in the is very reminiscent of the High Elves and has a bunch of, I think, Noldor heritage over there, because they still have established cities and settlements there that are left over from the War of Wrath, whereas settlements like in the east, like Lothlorien and the Woodland Realm and Rivendell, those were founded a little later, because the first elven settlements were over here. And then they got sunk. But then, I think slightly before they got sunk, some elves moved past the mountains and settled over in this area. And also in Dorwinion. And I think one of my commenters, I think it was OG Critical Wookie, I call him OG because he's been an OG commenter, he mentioned that the elves in Dorwinion that we met before, they actually were a totally separate sort of family from the elves in Lothlorien, and I think they were different from the Teleri and Noldor. They were a group of elves that originally were that far east and just never made it west to Beleriand. They just kind of stayed east, just, making wine and vibing, which I think is pretty cool. So, and that means they probably didn't participate in the kinslaying, so I'm kind of cool with them. Noldor, not cool. The Noldor are little bitches, but the Teleri and whatever the Dorwinion are, they're dope. I like them. If you don't get those references, please read the Silmarillion. It is, not gonna lie, a very hefty read. Like, it is not easy. But it reads basically like a history textbook. But in reading it, you will feel as if the characters in it and the history in it is real. And the people, the way they act, the decisions they make. Although they're supposed to be these otherworldly creatures like elves and long races of men, they act so human, Like, they just make decisions that they think are for the best, and they're really not. And they act so rashly, and they act with their hearts, and they do things that are absolutely stupid for the sake of love, for the sake of their country, for the sake of power, you know? Pride. Pride is a huge theme in the Silmarillion, especially concerning the Silmarils, which are jewels that are made by this one elf, and he was too proud to like let anyone touch them, and he was like, the Silmarils are the best, and I'm the best smith ever. And then this guy, this basically fallen angel, stole them, and it started a whole war. Kind of sucked. Many people died. Dragons got created. Not really good business. Anyway, let's murder this man. But my point is, in reading the Silmarillion, if you can get past the verbosity of it, it is a text that puts human experiences in non-human minds. And that is something that Tolkien is great at, especially concerning things like wars and brotherhoods, fealty oaths, things like that. Ooh, Gundabad. So, Gundabad was... yeah. So if you don't know, the Gundabad orcs are from Mount Gundabad. Apparently, during the Deathless, who was basically the father of the dwarves, woke up there. And then the empty hills sing chisel thrills and cold wind on mountain bone. Grim Gundabad they made and marred a name. Soon their hands were deft, pale gold and gleaming. Alright, so apparently this is going to talk about how... I want to get another pouch to start collecting books. Because I think the books in this mod, the mod makers actually put effort into them. And I want to read them. But for the interest of time and the fact that I'm doing a playthrough, I'm not going to read them right now. But I would like to collect them so I can read them in my own time. Oh, I got some orc steel that I can use. Maybe to reforge some of our orcish stuff or repair it. Because the orcish stuff that we find obviously is going to be a little bit under the weather and not going to be that... it's going to be ruined as we're going to have it from drops from enemies most likely. And maybe from loot crates. I mean, by that I mean like chests and campfires and structures and stuff. So the armor we get is probably... why am I going east? The armor we get is probably not going to be in good repair. Oh man, what are these hills? They're so tall. And look at the hill. Okay, so I think given these trees and these hills, I think we're close to the Tower Hills maybe. I don't think we've traveled that far though, unless our horse is way faster than I remember. No, we aren't in the Tower Hills. We're just in a sub-region of Eriador. Wow. I do also like how this mod overhauled land generation, where the hills aren't just like little rolling things you see in vanilla Minecraft, where there's hills, which are basically vanilla mountains, but then you have Lord of the Rings mountains, and those, we've already been through those. Those are nothing to be trifled with. The Misty Mountains are huge. And the White Mountains and the Blue Mountains, I am excited to see the Blue Mountains, personally, because the Blue Mountains, I think Ered Luin is what the mod named the Blue Mountains rock. Can't remember exactly. But anyway, Ered Luin is the blue rock in the Blue Mountains, for which the Blue Mountains are named. And it is gorgeous. And I love blue. As far as I remember, blue dwarven brick has such a cool look. It's this pale blue, almost like a robin's egg. I'm excited to see it again. Haha! This man threw in... okay, well, this man threw a spear at me, then the other man threw a spear at me. You, sirs, are very naughty. I'm gonna have to put you down. By that I mean I'm gonna smack you with an axe and murder you. But it's okay, I'm doing it for my country, so it's all alright, right? Funny nationalist rhetoric. The road west is a little bit more empty than I remember. I mean, there's some ponies. Maybe there's the horses. Yeah, they're horses. They're tall. They're about as tall as my horse. But my horse is strong. It should be the tallest horse ever. Buffy is the best. Alright, so eventually, as we go on this western road, before we hit Lindon in the Blue Mountains, we will hit a biome called the Tower Hills. And those are sort of an outpost for the rangers, so we'll see a lot more ranger camps and stuff there. And I believe we might see some high elves there. I'm not 100% sure. But I do know that there's going to be a lot more rangers there. As Eriador, I know we have rangers up here, but I am going to check this Arnorian tower and see if we can find any... Oh, geez. You know what? There's orcs by that tower. Never mind. They're protecting the tower. They're upholding the memory of this ancient kingdom. They're cool orcs. Those orcs, they respect history. I'm not gonna mess with them. I'm not gonna fight them. They're doing their best to preserve the legacy of humans. Speaking of humans, here's some rangers right here. I can tell it's a ranger camp because of the green and brown. Well, I think it's a ranger camp. Yeah, there's a ranger captain right there. I guess it's been overrun with orcs at this point. I'm so glad I have this horse. Fighting mounted on horseback is just so OP in this mod. Because if you have a long spear and you have a Rohirric horse, you can navigate so quickly and just run people in circles. It's so funny. Hello, friend. You don't trust me enough. That's fine. What is my ranger alignment? I'm a ranger. I need to be probably an Otar with like 100+ alignment in order to satisfy their needs. Got some coal. That's useful. Get out of here, step bro. What is that? An axe? A warhammer? I only get 0.5 for killing a Gundabad orc. I guess they are pretty wimpy, so I guess that makes sense. Maybe a Gundabad Uruk will give me more alignment. Ah, okay. Let's get on our horse and... You keep your wheat farm, sir. Your little sustenance farm. And I'm going to keep heading west. There seems to be a light over in the distance. It's an Athelas! Wonderful. We haven't found any Athelas since the last time we were really exploring Eriador. That's very good to have. Let's throw that in our nature right here. Zoom around these orcs, deftly weaving between them. Oh man, that's such a glitched out but very high tower that we can visit. Well, it is nighttime in this mod. There are a lot of orc camps around here that I see. So maybe it is wise if we make camp in a tower. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Let's close off this tower for now. Make it invulnerable to enemy attack. But I mean, let's just make some windows here. And from here, I think we can make our journey west. Maybe I can wait out the night. Until then, this is Left Click telling you not to listen to Noldor propaganda. The kinslaying was not justified. See ya.